Aloha. Welcome everyone to Hi Now Daily. Happy Aloha Monday. I'm Natalie Duran and we have a spectacular show lined up for you today because later we're going to show you a new Aloha collection in collaboration with the Polynesian Voyaging Society to celebrate the Hōkūleʻa's 50th anniversary. But first, I hope you're hungry because we're starting things off here in the Hi Now Daily kitchen with the one, with the only, Zippy's. That's right. We have a couple other team members with us here in the Hi Now kitchen to talk about their August specials. Welcome in, Jess and Sean. How's it going?
Good.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us.
Jessica, I want to start off with the August specials. We're in it already, so I know these deals are rolling, but let's talk about them.
First up, who doesn't love Korean fried chicken?
Right.
And I feel like it's been so hot this summer. So anytime you purchase a Korean fried chicken plate, you can get a free drink on us.
Okay, to just wash it down real nice. That's going to be this plate over here, right? Ooh, that's like we have a lot on this table, but that's the current special right now. Okay.
Now until the end of the month, so it ends August 31st.
So basically, right after this show, you're going to want to go over to Zippy's, grab that extra drink with that plate. And we have all these other plates in front of us. Sean, I want to tell you, tell us. You're the man behind a lot of this too with your whole team, but tell us what we have right in front of us.
So right now we have our special. We have our Zippy's Katsurian over here.
My
It's
favorite.
basically our famous Zippy's Katsu with our famous Zippy's Korean sauce. So it's a perfect blend of both. It's awesome.
So these two are the same?
Yes,
Okay,
those
so you
two are
just
the
double
same.
down. Basically, we're going to be free the crude later today. Okay, as I take a bite of this, let's move on to this one. What's this?
All right. This is our shoyu pork. It's our succulent pork. We got a little shoyu Okinawan style sauce, and it's one of our fan favorites.
Yeah.
With one scoop mac salad. I want to go back. You said Okinawan sauce, right? Jess, that kind of times out perfectly, right? With the Okinawan Festival happening next week. Let's talk about that.
It does. Our founders, Francis and Charlie Hika, really believe that the success of their business is from the support of their community. And so supporting our community is really important to us at Zippy's. And so anytime you purchase a shoyu pork plate, from now until the end of August, August 31st, we donate a portion of the proceeds to the Hawaii United Okinawa Association.
Oh, that's amazing. And they're also doing so much work in preparation up to the 43rd annual Okinawan Festival coming
happening
up, right?
next week.
Happening next week.
So
We're going to talk
fast.
it all about it, but thankfully Zippy's is with us here today to talk about that special sauce. We're going to eat the experience first.
Yeah.
I love it. So what about this special pack we got in the middle, Sean?
So this is our kalbi pork pack. It's basically our juicy kalbi pork with our signature hot dog, our Korean chicken, which is our famous item, and our wonton.
Deep fried.
I love it. I think I saw Jason Momoa have a YouTube video. He was just chomping down like pounds of that, right?
Yes.
Okay, I love it. So you can get all of this now. There's special deals on this plate. We're gonna get some of the proceeds that goes to the Okinawa Foundation on this one too. But let's, as we eat all the savory foods, wash it down with that free
Don't
drink.
forget about the sweets.
Let's talk about the sweets. Okay, bring it over here, cameraman. You're gonna wanna zoom out on this one. Check this out. So Sean, tell me about, this is a flaky twist donut, right?
Flaky twist donut with our cinnamon sugar.
Okay.
Yes.
I wanna give, here, let's take a, we got the skyline. Let's give that a little, ooh, that is flaky. Oh my God, I'm gonna take a bite as you tell me about our favorite dessert over here too. I'm Filipino, so I already know this is ensamada, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you made it special.
This
ube
is our
on ube.
ube ensamada over here. It's basically we put a little ube into that ensamada famous buttery mix. We got a little butter sugar on top. It's a ube pastry cream over it.
Oh my gosh.
That one's super ono.
It is super ono. I can tell you already. I'm kind of one of those girls that likes to eat dessert first. And then I go to my savory, don't tell mom. But this is amazing. So are these available now at Zippy's?
Yes, it is. It's available
On
now.
special all month.
All special all month. I know everyone knows Zippy's, but let's shout out them socials because you guys always come out with new deals, new recipes, new things all the time. So let people know where they could follow more information.
Yeah, find us at zippys.com or at Zippy's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you name it.
I love it. Thank you much, Sean and Jess, for coming here in the
Thank
studio.
you.
Now that we've had our fill here in the kitchen, Kainoa's out there in the field with Project Ahi, where he's training tomorrow's healthcare pros. Take it away, Kainoa.
That's right, Natalie. Thank you very much. And I know if you're watching this right now and you hear the word ahi, you're probably thinking fish, probably thinking poke, but today we are talking about ahi, but a much different kind. We're talking about the Academy for Healthcare Innovation. We're joined right now by May Dorado, who's going to share a little bit about all the programs and what's taking place. Welcome in.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, we're really excited to be here. Now, when it comes to AHI, or Academy for Healthcare Innovation, what's taking place here? What are the services in place? What is it?
Definitely. So this is a healthcare training program. So we are a school that trains in a number of programs. We have 4 certificate programs that we do. It's the Certified Nurse Aide, Certified Medical Assistant. We also have the Surgical Instrument Processing Technician and the Surgical Technologist. These are 4 really high demand programs across the state, and we actually have students that are currently in the program as we speak.
Fantastic. We're going to get a chance to meet some of these local students here in just a little bit. Now, when you're talking about 4 different programs, what does the time frame look like? Because each are addressing a different need, correct?
Right, there's different lengths. So the Certified Nurse Aide is 8 weeks. We have the Surgical Instrument Processing Tech and the Medical Assistant, that's 32 weeks. And then our Surgical Technologist, which is our longest, that's 40 weeks. What's really interesting is that we have special partnerships with healthcare organizations across the state, and 75% of our students are currently having their tuition paid for by these healthcare organizations. So there is a cost that's involved, and what happens is the students go through the program, they can sit for an exam, and then when successful, they're offered a pathway into employment.
Oh, that is fantastic. And you know, we talk about that all the time here at home in Hawaii, finding jobs that are able to pay us well so that we can stay home. Let's talk about what that salary looks like for a lot of people as soon as they come out of AHI, because these are well-paying jobs.
Yes, they can earn a pretty decent living wage. So for example, our Certified Nurse Aide program, you can be earning up to $51,000 a year. Our Surgical Instrument Processing Technician is going to be able to earn $58,000 a year. Our medical assistants, $61,000 a year, and then our surgical technologist is $93,000 a year. These are average salaries, but you know, it's a perfect way to get your foot in the door, to get into that health career, whether you're fresh out of high school or you know, you want to change careers, you want to advance in your career. This is an opportunity for everybody to check us out.
Absolutely. Now, May, I do want to walk with you this way, because earlier we were talking about some of the work that takes place throughout the courses that are offered, correct? We got Tori back here, we got Jocelyn. What's happening?
Yes, so one of the things that's really great about our program is we actually go into healthcare facilities to practice with the actual equipment. So these 2 students who are currently in our medical assistant program, what they're doing is they're doing a test for hearing. So this is an audiometer.
A audiometer?
An audiometer.
An audiometer. Did I say that right, Tori? She's like close enough. Okay. So what is this telling them?
So Tori is pressing a button set to certain levels of hearing, and Jocelyn has to indicate whether she hears it or not. So she'll raise her hand if she can hear it. And this is just one of the many machines that we use in the program to help train, because you're going to be actually using this when you're working in the field.
Oh, very cool. Okay, so if people are watching this right now and they've been waiting for the right moment to get into the healthcare field, want to learn more about Academy for Healthcare Innovation, what's the best way to do that?
Definitely check out our website. It's ahihawaii.org. And we are actually recruiting for 2 of our programs, the Certified Nurse Aide and the Medical Assistant. We've got classes that are starting October 27. So definitely check us out.
Fantastic. May, thank you so much. And stay with us over here on High Now Daily. We've got much more coming up over here live at AHI. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Great job, May.
Aloha. Welcome back to Hi Now Daily. The ALOHA Collection teamed up with the Polynesian Voyaging Society for a limited edition collab, celebrating Hōkūleʻa's 50th anniversary, honoring those 50 years of exploration, connection, and cultural pride, with a bag that's just as legendary. And joining me today to share more about this special partnership, we have Jonah Apo, the development coordinator with the Polynesian Voyaging Society, and a Hōkūleʻa crew member, and also we have Heather Ayu, the co-founder of ALOHA Collection. We're super hyped to have you guys in.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
This is such an honorary collaboration between ALOHA Collection and the Hōkūleʻa. And Jonah, as a crew member, tell us, where's your friends at right now? I know this is actually, these designs are a pretty accurate map of that journey, but tell us where she's at right now.
Yeah, so Hōkūleʻa and Hiki, they just left Bora Bora in French Polynesia on Saturday.
So there, right?
And they're headed to Rarotonga in the Cook Islands. So they're about a day or two out from reaching Rarotonga, and that'll be the next stop along the Moananiakea voyage.
Very cool. Look at that. So basically, you could get your own ALOHA Collection, make that mark on their journey alongside. But we just want to talk about, the design and just the kuleana and the pono effort that went into these designs. So let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to celebrate Hōkūleʻa's 50th birthday that happened in March, and then also the 50th anniversary of the first voyage in 1976, we worked really hard with the ALOHA Collection for almost a full year now.
Yeah.
We came out with these beautiful designs.
Our creative team and our in-house artist actually designed this original artwork in partnership with them, and it came out incredible. We did it on our Tide Tyvek with the ulu trims and the print. It's just,
Yeah, they're all splash proof. So it's perfect for the Hōkūleʻa, right? Because they could bring it on board and it actually has its useful purpose of being that splash proof. But we're talking about these designs too. Like specific packs are also reversible, right?
Yes, so the pouches are reversible and also the reversible tote. So you have the one design on the outside, and then if you flip it over, there's another one on the inside.
I love it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure a lot of us watching, especially at home, have a collection. Mine has a specific shelf of ALOHA bags. It depends on my mood of the day. But Jonah, we need to talk about where people could get this specific collection. So it's going to be soon this Wednesday, right?
Yeah, so this Wednesday is your first chance to get the hands on some of these bags. So it'll be at the Bishop Museum's night market, which is Wednesday from 4:30 to 8 p.m. It's a free event with food vendors and music, and also the PVS and ALOHA Collection pop-up. And then with the remaining stock, it'll go online Friday morning at Hōkūleʻa's online store.
And then we'll be doing also online very limited quantities later in the month.
So that means you have to get there at Bishop Museum for that night market. It's going to be 4:30 to 8 p.m. So make sure you get that in person too. So you were saying, Heather, that there's going to be a limited drop for online for those who maybe can't make it, but highly suggested to go in person, yeah?
Definitely, yeah. And it's going to be a fun night. There's going to be live music. There's like 20 food vendors. We're going to have some educational tents going with PVS. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I love that. With the PVS too, being a part of that and also being a crew member on the Hōkūleʻa, how does it feel doing one of those early legs, coming here and going back possibly, right?
Yeah, so I did a leg in Tahiti about a month ago, and that was a beautiful experience, and then also being able to see kind of the art on these bags. I know Heather also has a connection too.
Yeah, definitely. My grandpa's brother, Dr. Patrick Ayu, was the first doctor on board on the 1980 voyage.
Wow, they're one of their early legs, right? Oh, that's amazing. So he was a doctor on there. Did he come back home with crazy stories?
Yeah.
That's amazing. So it's just many layers of honoring the Hōkūleʻa, right, for you? Yeah. That's amazing. So for more people who want to find more information on this drop, ALOHA bag, and the Voyaging Society, where can they go to find more information?
Yeah, you can look at Hōkūleʻa.com or any of our social medias, Hōkūleʻa Crew or ALOHA Collection. And there'll be more information and more details in the coming days. And just a lot of excitement around these bags, and it's also a purchase with a purpose. It helps to benefit the Polynesian Voyaging Society and the voyages of Hōkūleʻa and Hiki.
That's right, purchase with a purpose. I love it. Thank you so much, Jonah and Heather, for coming into the studio today. Make sure you go there to Bishop Museum this Wednesday to get your hands on your ALOHA bag. I think I'm gonna grab this one. We will be right back. You're watching Hi Now Daily.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're back over here live at the Academy for Healthcare Innovation, learning much more about the next generation of healthcare workers here in Hawaii. Joining us right now is Alicia Ladero. She is currently, she was formerly a nurse's aide, but we've been talking about a lot of the different programs that take place over here. But tell us, Alicia, for people who aren't familiar, what is a nurse's aide? What is the function and the service they provide?
Yeah, so nurses' aides, they're essential members of the healthcare team, and not just in hospitals, but also in long-term care facilities, assisted living, and even in the home care settings. They provide comfort and direct support to patients in their everyday needs. So some of the responsibilities include assisting with activities of daily living, like bathing and dressing and feeding, and they also take vital signs like blood pressure and heart rate. But more than that, nurse aides provide dignity and human connection and empathy, because for a lot of our patients, nurse aides are the first person that they will see. And that's priceless for a patient that's anxious, because if they're able to connect with a patient and provide that support, telling them that, you know, you're not alone, then it makes a world of difference.
Absolutely. Oftentimes, I mean, just comfort, having that person to lean on to help support you through those navigating those very difficult times is essential, that human connection. Where did your inspiration for becoming a nurse aide come from?
So I was a nurse's aide many, many years ago. After graduating from Waianae High School, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like many other young people right after high school. And so I enrolled in a program, a nurse aide program. I was a single teen mom, and I knew that I had to get on a more stable path. And so when I enrolled in that program, it opened doors for me. And I saw that I enjoyed helping people and really caring for people. And then I enrolled in nursing school, and then I became a registered nurse. Being able to have those skills as a nurse aide, it helped me be more grounded. It helped me become a better nurse, a more effective nurse, a more compassionate nurse. And so I've been a nurse now for over 18 years, and I really, really, really appreciate that foundation that I was able to get from being a nurse aide. It's more than just being able to sit with a person and hold their hand. It's really also helping the community.
Absolutely, and what I love as well is that you're paying it forward, being one of the mentors here for the Academy for Healthcare Innovation. We want to bring in some of the students who they were just telling me this is the last week they're coming up on, right?
Yes.
So what are we looking at over here, Alicia?
Yeah, so Lawrence is going to be performing CPR skills, and he is going to make sure that he's doing compressions that are fast and hard. So we want to ensure with simulation that our students are able to perform these life-saving skills, because we want to prepare them for the workforce.
And then what is the reading that we're seeing over there on the monitor?
Yeah, so the feedback device here, if you see closely, we have the green spikes. We want to make sure that Lawrence stays within the correct rate. And if he's staying within the green, then we ensure that he's compressing and giving the right rate of compressions.
Well, so he's getting kind of real-time feedback on his pacing and the pressure, yeah?
Correct.
Now, as he continues to do his over there, this would be more on an infant, correct?
Right. So Natanya here and Charla are also doing CPR skills, and this is on an infant mannequin. And so for an infant mannequin, it's that much more different, because you can imagine the lungs of a baby are so much more smaller. The frame of the baby is that much more smaller. So it's a very delicate and precise skill, and we want to ensure again that they're correctly doing it, so that when they're in the workforce, you know, they are able to provide that life-saving skill.
Absolutely. And then what is this device?
So this device is a bag mask, and so we want to make sure that Natanya is making a good seal, and she's doing that. And then Charla is providing compressions. And like I said, the baby is just that much more smaller than adults. So her fingers are the only pieces that's giving the compressions, as where Lawrence was using all of his hands.
Alicia, thank you so much. And again, as our students get ready, right, this is going to be kind of the final week, correct?
It is.
For their time over here.
Yep, so they're finishing up on August 21st. That's just around the corner.
Holy smokes, that's like a couple days.
Yeah, so we're really excited to
graduate this first class. It's been an honor to be able to, train this next generation. And for me, it's just more than being a nurse. It's about making sure that our community is taken care of and we're training the next generation.
Absolutely, and you're currently doing that right now, Alicia. Thank you so much for the time. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We got much more coming up from the Academy for Healthcare Innovation in just a bit. How's it, Aloha gang? Today on High Now, we're Kamakana Ali'i, and we say it all the time here in Hawaii, too blessed to be stressed. But today, we're not just talking blessed, we're wearing it. This is the Blessed Life. Sherry, thanks so much for having us out here. Now, I want you to tell us, how did Blessed start?
We started about 20 years ago, like many other local brands, doing craft fairs, events, Blaisdell events, Christmas holiday. So we approached one of the malls to see if there's something that we could do, and we ended up getting a 5-month lease. And through that, we created the Blessed Life, and we've been there almost 10 years now.
Very cool. Congratulations. Now, this is a brand, this is a company, this is a business heavily rooted in faith.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So all of our clothes is faith-based, local, positive wear, from ages infant all the way to kupuna.
Very cool. So when you come on down here and check out the store, they truly do have something for everybody. What's over here on the table?
So some of our most popular products are our waist bags. We now have it in a dark woodland camo, which is really popular right now.
Super accessible too. These are getting more and more popular. What else, Sherry?
And we also have our new, these are kind of like the Mary Poppins bags, so they carry everything. Very popular. We have them in 3 different colors, but our most popular item is our Blessed embroidered hoodies. So a lot of the youth, which is kind of our target market, they're heavily into wearing hoodies even when it's really hot out.
I know, absolutely. Now, in addition to that as well, oftentimes when it comes to Bless, people are thinking that the logo itself is a crown, but it's not, right?
No, it's actually 3 people, and the 2 people on the side, they're actually praying over the person in the middle.
Now, Sherry, in addition to obviously what you guys do here with your local business and your brand, it's a wonderful space and an opportunity to uplift and support a lot of local business owners as well.
Yeah.
What are some of the other brands that you feature in the store?
So we have Faith, Hope, Aloha, Inspire Me, His Kingdom Clothing, Jesus Girl, Saint City Collective. We have almost between 7 and 9 at any given time.
Very cool. And then how do these partnerships and collaborations come about, Sherry?
So just through the craft fairs we used to do, maybe 10 or 20 years ago, we just met and became friends, and I invited them into the store when we had the opportunity. So.
We have a pair of local business owners that are joining us today as well. Tell us about them and their brands.
So we have Jesus Girl, Roxanne is the owner, and then also Briani from Saint City Collective.
Very cool. And so how long have they been kind of working and collaborating with you?
So Jesus Girl has been with me from the beginning. So she's one of our core brands, and Briani just started this last year, so she's a new up and coming.
Very cool. Now, in addition to everything we have featured inside the store over here, all the different brands that you're able to collaborate with as well, what else is popular when people come down here? Because you have a lot of stuff in the store.
We do. We have, so our family sets have become really popular. A lot of people for graduations, Christmas.
Baby luau's, the holidays.
Yes. So we have something for everyone.
Okay, Sherry, I'm gonna live my New York model runway dreams right now. What am I wearing?
So you're wearing our torch collection, and it has scriptures from Colossians, you will be strengthened. Yeah.
I love the color too. Very vibrant.
Awesome,
and there's some nice stretch on the shirt
yes,
as well.
Yes. We try to make everything super comfortable.
Very form-fitting.
Yeah.
Very form-fitting. You know, earlier we were talking a little bit about these collaborations and these partnerships. Through the American Savings Bank Buy Local, Save Local program, we've had the opportunity to feature so many local businesses. How important is a program like that?
Oh, it's so important. I think with the people, just everything they're going through, just having this discount and this opportunity to shop local and get a discount is awesome. Yeah.
Absolutely, it's full circle in that capacity. Us as the local community get to come and support these businesses. It saves some money when we do. What is the deal happening inside the store?
So right now, if you spend $60, you get $10 off, or if you spend $120, you get $20 off.
Awesome. Now, if people want to get more information about the Blessed Life, the Blessed brand, everything that's happening here, we're at the Kamakana Ali'i location. What's the best way to do all that?
So you can jump on our Instagram, The Blessed Life 808, or you can come into one of our locations, Windward Mall or Kamakana Ali'i.
Sherry, congratulations. A big time milestone coming up for you guys as a local business and local brand. Almost a decade. What does that mean to you guys?
So we started with a short five-month lease, and we never would have thought that the goal is always 10 years. So next September, we make 10 years at Windward Mall, which is super exciting for us. Yeah, and we couldn't have done it without all the local people that just came out to support us all these years. So.
There you go, Sherry. And hey, congratulations. As we say here in Hawaii, too blessed to be stressed. We'll have all this up at HighNowDaily.com. How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're back over here live at the Academy for Healthcare Innovation all show long. We've been talking about the programs that are over here, really setting up the next generation of healthcare workers here in Hawaii. Welcome in our next guest now, Carmen Ruiz. Hi, Carmen.
Hi.
We're excited to be here. We've been learning a lot today, but we're going to be talking about medical assistants, right? Now, what are medical assistants? What's their function at the office?
Yeah, so medical assistants, they're usually the first people you see when you walk into the office. They take your blood pressure, they help with in-office procedures, they help administer medications, as well as giving shots. They even do the simplest things to setting up your appointment, which is why they're known as the right hand of the doctor, and they're in such high demand.
You know, we were talking a little bit earlier, in some ways, the medical assistant kind of sets the tone for the doctor's appointment because that's like your first interaction when you get over there to the office. Correct. Let's talk about what is happening over here with AHI and the MA program that's in place.
Yeah, so we're really trying to reach out to the community and let them know that they can get into healthcare. If you ever thought that you couldn't do that and it's just not for you, you simply can.
Who's eligible to apply? Are there certain requirements, or who is the MA program for, would you say?
Yeah, so anybody who has graduated from high school has received their diploma or their GED, and they're able to apply. And if you're just also looking for a healthcare career move, then you're able to apply.
Absolutely. Carmen, we're going to have you swing around this way as we talk story with the students over here. We have a demo taking place right now. What's happening?
So actually in office, we usually practice with manual as well as the upgraded equipment that they use inside of the actual clinics. What she's going to go ahead and do is measure her brachial pulse, or her brachial artery, excuse me, let me rephrase that. Then she's going to place the cuff on her upper arm.
So these are some of the skill sets, and this is, throughout the program, this is what students are learning, correct?
Correct. And they get to practice on each other, which is awesome.
So blood pressure, so that's right above right on the bicep, yeah?
Yeah. And then she's gonna go ahead and get a little bit tighter.
There we go.
Yep. And then she simply just presses the button, the power, and it'll go ahead and measure the upper number and the bottom number.
Okay, awesome. Now, in addition to that, there's blood pressure screenings that take place. Specifically with the program, how long is the MA program that's part of AHI?
It's 32 weeks, and it goes by really fast. So, like I said, if you're looking for a fast entrance into the healthcare career field, you can definitely enroll.
Absolutely. And you know, earlier we were talking about as well that a lot of the jobs that these students can hope to get are well-paying jobs, keeping local people here in Hawaii. It's competitive salaries, base salaries to start with, all, of course, room for improvement. After the blood pressure, what's next? Oh, we just got the number.
Yes, we got the number. She's also normally going to put the pulse oximeter on her finger to measure the patient's pulse.
So that goes right on the pointer, yeah?
Goes right on the pointer. It'll measure her pulse as well as her oxygen level.
Gotcha. So is this kind of like a more advanced part of the program, or is this kind of stuff that people are learning in the beginning?
Actually, they learn the manual way. So they'll use a stethoscope and a blood pressure cuff, which is this one. And after that, they go into the upgraded machines that are actually in the clinic.
Gotcha. Okay, so Carmen, if people are watching this right now, you mentioned some of the requirements people need to apply. What's the best resource to utilize? How do we get more info on Academy for Healthcare Innovation?
You can apply at ahihawaii.org, and if you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So make sure you apply. You can catch up with the students on there, and hope to see you guys in class.
There you go, Carmen. You guys, thank you guys so much. Again, for more info as well, it'll all be up at High Now Daily. But again, the next generation of healthcare workers here in Hawaii, AHI is helping to help everyone here and support this local community. Natalie, we'll send it back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Kainoa. Bump, set, spike. That's right. We're broadcasting girls' high school volleyball game tonight, right here on Hawaii News Now. The Hilo Vikings are hosting the Kea'au Cougars. Coverage from Hawaii Island begins at 6:30 tonight on K5. It's also going to be streaming online at hawaiinewsnow.com. And the Honolulu Little League team members are gearing up for tomorrow after beating the Illinois on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Here's your bud.
Shot right center. Fermin gone. A 3-run home run.
Whew, the Honolulu Little Leaguers beat the team 4 from the Great Lakes region 9-1. This is a double elimination tournament, and Hawaii lost their first game, so this was a win or go home. And guess what? They're staying. That's
just keep
right.
on fighting. It's a great day. Every day it's a great day, yo. And just fight to the end. Every pitch counts.
How are you going to celebrate with your team right now?
Just hang out with them, have fun.
Honolulu is set to play against South Carolina from the Southeast region tomorrow, Tuesday at 9 a.m. Hawaii time on ESPN. And the Rainbow Warriors football team held their first ever Brotherhood Ball in Waikiki over the weekend. And now the team is getting ready for the first game of the 2025 season. They are set to host the Stanford Cardinals this Saturday, August 23rd. The game's going to be broadcasted nationally right here on KMGP. Kickoff is at 1:30 p.m. from the University of Hawaii at Manoa campus. Also on Saturday, explore hot rods and classic cars at Kamakana Ali'i. It's part of their cruise night event with the Blazin' FX right there in the parking lot near California Pizza Kitchen and the Olino Theaters. It's free and fun for the whole ohana, so go scan the details right on your screen. And right now, we're gonna take a look at the Kamakana Ali'i in Kapolei. That's what it is, beautiful right now. And as we go to break, enjoy the views and vibes from Oahu's west side. You're watching High Now Daily, and we're gonna be right back.
We're here at 15 Craigside in Nu'uanu, where their residents put on a special 3-day summer camp for their employees' children as a way to connect all the generations.
So part of the Arcadia family of companies' mission and vision is to provide communities where kupuna can thrive with purpose and live their best lives. We believe living a life filled with purpose is so essential to your health and well-being, but we also understand this might be difficult for many kupuna without the right support. Creating opportunities where our residents can continue to learn, grow, teach, and contribute to their communities is just one of the ways 15 Craigside and Arcadia support meaningful living. The 15 Craigside Summer Day Camp is an extraordinary example of how this collaboration and partnership between residents and employees can lead to developing something truly special. Our children of our amazing employees are invited to attend a 3-day camp run entirely by residents. Each day is filled with hula, bon dancing, taiko drumming, crafting, ikebana, and so much more, all taught by our resident volunteers. The final day of camp is a celebration of learning, where the students are able to showcase what they've learned in a special performance for the residents, employees, and their families. The central purpose of the Summer Day Camp is this opportunity for intergenerational learning between our kupuna and our keiki. It's such a beautiful thing to see the connections that are built, the friendships that are created, and this exchange of knowledge between the generations, with each generation bringing its own value to this unique experience.
So our first summer day camp was in 2023. We've had 3 of them, 2023, 2024, and 2025. We wanted the keiki and the kupuna to come together and interact and share their experiences. The kupuna learning from the keiki about what is now, and the keiki learning from the kupuna their wise words of wisdom. So it's really a community effort here on the part of the kupuna at 15 Craigside, and it is a joy for us to do it, and we hope to do it again next year.
Our residents, they take to heart how important it is for our children to learn and to support themselves with confidence. And so it's about learning these skills to take back to them. You know, they learn ikebana, they take home a flower arrangement, and they have this excitement to give it to their mom, to give it to their grandma. They can do these bon dances, and we've actually had a camper go to their first bon dance after coming to camp. What I would love for my kids to walk away with is this confidence and these abilities for themselves to have cultural experiences, to have intergenerational activities where they can now build relationships with people outside of their family and their friends. If anybody is interested in learning more about life at 15 Craigside and Arcadia, please visit our website, arcadia.org.
We're talking about something every homeowner needs to know: how to protect yourself when hiring a contractor. From making sure that they're properly licensed to knowing your options if something goes absolutely wrong. And we're breaking it all down with the Department of Commerce and Consumer Affairs. And joining us from the Contractors Licensing Board are a couple of their board members and experts. Paul, 20 years under your belt, and Randy, 33 years under your belt as licensed contractors. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Randy, I want to start with you. Why is it important to hire a licensed contractor?
When we get applicants to become a contractor, we review them for experience, for training, and for financial integrity.
Okay, these are all very important notes too. For people who are doing their initial research on doing projects in their own home, is there a certain minimum requirement where they need to hire a licensed contractor?
Absolutely. So the minimum requirement to do any home is $1,500. That includes the cost of material and labor.
Okay.
And any kind of building, electrical, or plumbing work involved.
Okay, so it's good to know that there's a certain amount, $1,500 minimum and up. Go get your research and doing to that independent contractor.
Yes.
And Randy, I want to kind of address back to you. So hiring someone who isn't licensed, what are the dangers of that?
Well, for a homeowner, it's a big investment, and you might get shoddy work, you might get no work at all.
Right.
You might carry the liabilities for the payment of the materials and the subcontractors.
Also, for people who are in the research process, want to verify an independent contractor, where can they go to check?
They can go to businesscheck.hawaii.gov.
Okay, a really quick and easy way to verify if someone is legit. I love it. You know, Randy, I want to talk about what are some of the steps to avoid getting taken advantage of?
Make sure you get a contract signed by both parties, the homeowner and the contractor, and make sure you don't pay up front. Your first step would be to get a set of plans and specifications drawn up by a licensed architect or engineer. and with those plans, they'll develop it to a permit set of drawings.
Okay.
While you're applying for a permit, at the same time, you can go out for pricing on it. And you want to take a minimum of 2 prices.
It's good to know your options too when you have 2 of those prices and you can verify both of them.
That's right. And when contractors know there's multiple bidding entities, they're going to be more competitive.
That's right. That's right. And also, I know we talked about the dangers of hiring an unlicensed contractor, but there's also people out there who may be thinking of being their own contractor as a homeowner, right? So talk about real quick the dangers of doing that.
As a homeowner, if you own the property, you have the right to act as your own general contractor, but you have to understand what are the responsibilities of a general contractor as far as the insurances and hiring also licensed subcontractors. You know, you're at risk if you take the homeowner builder route.
I know this is such an important step in a lot of homeowners' journey. You want to make sure you get it right the first time. So if people are doing initial research on hiring an independent contractor, where can they go to find more information?
You go to our website, licensecontractor.hawaii.gov.
Good advice. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Paul, for so much for coming in. So don't hire the wrong crew. Make sure you get that licensed contractor. We'll also post more details on HiNowDaily.com. Aloha, welcome back to Hi Now Daily. The Polynesian Voyaging Society and ALOHA Collection are launching a special edition collaboration this week. The limited edition line of splash-proof travel bags and apparel was created in honor of Hōkūleʻa's 50th anniversary. The collection will debut this Wednesday, the 20th, at Bishop Museum's night market from 4:30 to 8 p.m. And then after that, items will be available, limited amount, at Hōkūleʻa.com while supplies last. All of the proceeds will go to the Polynesian Voyaging Society. And also, Duke's Ocean Fest is underway right now. There's a bunch of events happening throughout Waikiki in and near the water. There's tandem surfing, keiki surfers, dog surfers, and so much more. The events end on Duke's birthday, August 24th, with a sunrise lei draping at his statue in Waikiki. Visit their website, dukekahanamokuoceanfest.com, for event details. And Apple TV's Chief of War starring Jason Momoa had a lot of help behind the scenes from Hawaii consultants and scholars. As Mahealani Richardson reports on one of the Hawaiian artists.
They have kahikili killing kahahana as a little boy.
64-year-old Brooke Kapu Kuniahi Parker is a Hawaiian artist, historian, and genealogist who tells a story of Hawaii's lineage through his masterpieces. He says he's a descendant of Kamehameha the Great.
Brooke has always been amazing.
And his wife Drina, who manages the business side of things, is related to Maui chief Pi'ilani. In June, the couple got an odd-sounding email.
I'm like, well, they asked if we could do a Zoom and they'd like to have a meeting with us. And I was like, is this a scam or what?
Tomorrow we face gods and men.
It turns out the company was a subcontractor for Apple TV, looking for promotional art for Jason Momoa's epic series, Chief of War, about Kamehameha's unification of the islands. The Parkers were sworn to secrecy and had just 1 month to paint 6 of the main characters. Ka'iana, played by Jason Momoa, Kamehameha, Kekupuohi, Keoua, Ka'ahumanu, and King Kahikili.
With the paintings, I did all the drawings, pencils one time, all the background one time, all the feather work one time, because I use a paper plate for my palette. And with the skin tones, then I got to slow down. Kahikili was first because he had the most stuff. But they all got done.
The paintings were set up during screenings and promotional events. This one at Bishop Museum. Chief of War is the biggest project Parker has ever worked on.
I'm very happy to see it in that light, introducing it to the world. I've been doing this for a while now. It's always been my passion.
He considers late artist Herb Kawainui Kane a mentor, and the couple pours their emotions into being Hawaiian at art.
You know, when we watched the movie, we both cried. So of course it was sad because it was Hawaiians killing Hawaiians, but it did happen.
The ancestors know they're happy when they're being remembered.
It is a deep connection to their ancestors that lives on in artistry. Mahealani Richardson, Hawaii News Now.
Absolutely beautiful. And we have a new special message from someone that's the host of Somebody Feed Phil. Let's take a look.
Well, hi there. This is Phil Rosenthal. Do you know I'm coming to Hawaii? Yes, August 29th, I'll be at the Hawaii Theater in Honolulu. You know why I'm excited? Because I love Hawaii. Because I love all of you in Hawaii. Because I love the food. Because I love how gorgeous it is. Because I love just sitting outside at night. It's my favorite thing. It's so beautiful. It's paradise. So come share paradise with me at the Hawaii Theater in Honolulu on August 29th. I want to see you. I love you.
Oh, we love you too. And you heard it right there. The Emmy and James Beard Award nominee will talk story at a live conversation and audience with the Q&A later this month at the Hawaii Theater. So grab your tickets right now by scanning the code right there on your screen. And the Hawaii United Okinawa Association is gearing up for the 43rd annual Okinawan Festival. It's set for August 30th and the 31st at the Hawaii Convention Center. This year's theme honors 2 milestones, the 125th anniversary of Okinawan immigration to Hawaii and the 40th anniversary of the sister state relationship between Hawaii and Okinawa. There's going to be lots of Okinawan food, live entertainment, and a bond dance. General admission is $10 for adults and $5 for kupuna. And keiki, 12 and under, it's absolutely free. So the hours are listed right there on your screen. Go scan it and get your tickets right now or at okinawanfestival.com. We're gonna have previews of the Okinawan Festival leading up to the August 30th date right here on High Now Daily. And what's for dinner? How about some Zippies? You have only until August 31st to enjoy certain specials. You can enjoy a free regular size soft drinks with the purchase of a Korean fried chicken plate. Plus, you could support the 2025 Okinawan Festival by purchasing a shoyu pork plate. They have specials like this and so much more, like the ube ensamadas and the chicken katsuri plate. Download the app right now and order, or just go in. Mahalo for joining us on High Now Daily. Such a special day. We love having you on, and make sure you get that Zippy plate. This is one of the Kalbi beef combo plates, but this is the one that's going to be special right now to get that free drink. And also, just wash it down with an amazing big Neapolitan cake right now. I'm gonna snag a little piece right there. Thank you for watching High Now Daily. I'm Natalie Duran, and we'll see you Wednesday. Kitchen Scraps is going to be tomorrow. Aloha.